Hello and welcome to Dinner Winner, where we attempt to find a dinner winner through tweaking ingredients, processes, techniques, small things, large things, and everything in between in an effort to find a dinner winner.
Today we're making a seafood boil, a spicy, buttery mix of deliciousness cooked in a bag. We've never tried this before, but we frequent a restaurant that specializes in seafood boils, so we do have high standards. So before we get started, we're going to try two slightly different versions to start off with. A seafood spicy version, and then a chicken non-spicy version. And then we're going to tweak it to find the perfect recipe, what we call the dinner winner.
We'll put our ingredients in the comments along with the tweaks. You'll know all the things that we changed so that you can get to know the effects of those changes and create a meal perfect for your own tastes. First, we soak the crab and shrimp in cold water and wash off any grime that might be in the seafood.
Second, garlic, and lots of it. We used a whole head of garlic split over 2 seafood boils.
We use 2 different sausages, a different sausage in each boil.
2 large lemons were juiced. The chicken strips were then prepared. We like to cut the silver skin from the chicken. If you don't, sometimes that can be a little chewy, and you don't want that. The less fatty, the better. We left them as strips.
What really makes the boil is the spices. We used Old Bay, Zattarains, garlic powder, Korean pepper flakes, Cayenne, ginger, smoked paprika, Italian seasoning, Tony Chaceres, lemon pepper seasoning.
A big part of the boil is the butter. We used organic butter. And for the spices, we used a tablespoon of each one. Although the spicy ingredients went into the first version separately, we did not add any salt or pepper to this. We also hard-boiled some eggs and put the peeled hard-boiled eggs in with the boil. We did change this in the next attempt.
Now we start to prepare the bag. Shrimp. Then I add Old Bay and butter to the crab and try to get it to seep into the crab meat. Garlic, sausage, a few tablespoons of spices, lemon juice, Korean pepper flakes and cayenne, then about 2 sticks of butter and a hard-boiled egg.
Now we prepare the next bag. It's got chicken, sausage, garlic, spices, Zattarains, lemon juice, 1 stick of butter, and hard-boiled eggs. Note that the first bag does not have the Zattarains. We're going to see how that turns out later. Tie up the bag and put it in the oven for about 35 to 40 minutes at 400 degrees.
When you pull it from the oven, the bag will be puffed up from the hot air and will quickly deflate. My favorite part is opening the bag and seeing the steam come out and smelling the buttery, spicy mix. Results. So how did the first one, the spicy seafood one, turn out? Excellent. Never cooked crab at home, but this turned out great. I love the crab, love the shrimp texture. My biggest gripe is that the sauce is a bit runny. It leaves the shrimp a little underspiced. The sauce was amazing, but it didn't stick to the shrimp that well. The egg was a bit overcooked. My big tweaks for this one are adding more of the spices and changing how we add that egg. But other than that, it's delicious. I love it. I'm excited for the next version.
So how did the non-seafood version turn out? It was really good. I was unsure if the chicken would turn out, but it turned out great. And the Zattarains actually opened up in the bag and released the seeds into the boil, which was kind of a mess. My biggest concern is that the lemon was a little overpowering. The egg was a bit overcooked, but I do prefer the other sausage as well. And the tweak that I would want to make would be less spices probably, maybe just a little less lemon, using a different sausage, and also how we add that egg. And I don't think I'm missing out by not having the Zattarains. Again, it had a really bitter note to it, especially in the next day leftovers. So I'm going to skip that next time. And also adding some Maggi seasoning, I think would add a little bit of that umami flavor as well. To thicken up the sauce, we will use a non-sugar alternative similar to brown sugar. Again, because we're on keto, feel free to use brown sugar to kind of help that sauce stick to your meat.
Let's get back at it. Changes. We have the lemons. We got different sausage, Andouille sausage this time. No Zattarains. Added a bit more garlic, because you can't have too much garlic. And we added hard-boiled egg separately and added it to the bag after it was fully cooked. So how did this round turn out?
Excellent. Really good. Getting rid of the Zattarains made the texture a lot better and didn't lose anything in flavor. The sausage was great and the lemon was more subtle. Also, the egg wasn't overcooked. So for our recommendations, we're going to go easy on the lemon juice. Don't use Zattarains, get some good Andouille sausage, and cook the egg separately.
Did we find a dinner winner?
We did. I would love to have this again.
If you're not on keto like us, feel free to throw in some potatoes, some corn on the cob, and it seems like dipping some French bread in the sauce would be amazing. Try it and let us know. Please like and subscribe to get notifications on our next dinner winner.